It is the Midweek Twist by Cactus, and it is a Drew Sue Rope Review Healers. We're coming at you right now. I've got my eye on you, healers, and we're coming at you right now. Hey, everybody, it's Drew Stew, and this is a Rope Review Healers. We're talking about you. Welcome to the Midweek Twist by Cactus. So, we've talked about head ropes and a whole bunch of stuff that the tags tell you and all that jazz. Healers, we've been saving the best for last. Frankly, to tell you the truth, that's what we've been doing. So, let's talk about it. Let's jump right in. Before we do, this handy-dandy little rope chart-o-matic is going to be in the link, so click it. You can download it or view it on your special iPhone or Android device so you can see where the rope that you like falls and what their blend is and if they're 3 or 4 strands. So let's jump right into it. We're going to go from the biggest to the smallest in the heel ropes because that's how I have them stacked up right here. This is the TNT. The TNT we launched a few years ago. It is the biggest rope. It's part of the Relentless line. Biggest heel rope we make. Do not get confused because on the head and side, it's one of the smallest ones we make. Healers, the TNT is going to feel a lot of rope in your hand. It's going to have good body, a whole ton of tip weight, and it's a nylon poly blend. As we get rid of that, we're going to move down to one of the top-selling heel ropes that we have. It is called the Game Changer. Jake Long wanted a rope that we sunsetted the Amigo a couple years ago or a year ago. He wanted a rope that kind of felt like that but had a really good dead bottom strand, a really smooth, easy swinging heel rope, and that's the Blue Game Changer. Nylon poly blended. I'm telling you what, healers, if you like something, this is what the big boys are playing with right here, and it feels amazing. A lot of tip, and that's a great rope right there. That's going to move us down to the Mojo. The Mojo always runs right there in the middle of the pack. It's 100% nylon on the heel side. It's kind of blended on the head and side. It's 100% nylon. It's going to have pretty smooth crowns on it. Guys and gals, the Mojo's used by Clay O'Brien Cooper. It's one of those ropes that fits right in there. It's got good tip weight, good balance, great rope. The Mojo's just kind of, if there's a Mojo laying around, you can pick it up and you can go rope. That's going to move us to the Hypnotic. The Hypnotic is all blue, 100% nylon, and it's got a little bit bigger crowns. It's going to chew on that saddle horn a little bit better than a Mojo does, but great feel. Once again, the 4-strand Hypnotic was the first 4-strand Cactus came out with, and 100% nylon. Clay O'Brien Cooper, Mojo, and this rope are the champs, kind of go-to ropes. So got a shout out to my buddy Greg up in Montana. He was using a Mojo, won him a bunch of money and a Cactus Ropes contract here this last weekend, so congratulations on that, using the old Mojo. That's going to step us up to the Bad Boy. The Bad Boy, we're going to stick with the all nylon right here, and this is 3-strand. You 3-strand lovers, we talked about chewing on the saddle horn. This thing won't chew on a saddle horn. It'll just lock down on one like a bear trap. It's got big old crowns. It's going to suck down on that saddle horn. You 3-strand users, if you want a lot of rope, a lot of tip weight out there, the Bad Boy is a good way to go. That's going to move us to the Explosion, the old Explosion. It's our top-selling head rope, and it's a great-feeling heel rope as well, right in the middle of the pack, size-wise, weight-wise, everything-wise. It's just a great rope. It's a nylon poly blend, the old purple Relentless Explosion. That's going to move us down to another great heel rope. Some ropes get labeled as head ropes and heel ropes. There is a Nitro head rope out there, but we made the Nitro as a heel rope a few years ago. That's what we were trying to do, is come out with a rope that felt awesome, and this one does. This is a tightly twisted. It's got a lot of body. It's snappy. Healers, if you want something that you can really get some power on, it's a little bit lighter than the Game Changer, but has that nylon poly blended feel to it. Man, the Nitros are an awesome, awesome heel rope. One of our great heel ropes. One of our top-selling heel ropes for a really, really long time. That's going to move us to one of my favorites right here on the 3-strand side of things, the Protege. Won a World Series roping with one of these in Texas a couple years ago. Feels awesome. 3 strands, 100% nylon. As it warms up, it's not going to change. And just a great feeling rope. The crowns aren't quite as big as they are on the Bad Boy. Of course, it's a little bit smaller as we get down in the pack. But the Protege, another Relentless rope, 100% nylon. Great, great feeling rope. I got a special place in my heart for that one. That's going to move us down to the C4, another great rope sticking with the all nylon. 100% nylon 4-strand. The C4 rope's going to have a lot of body, meaning it's going to want to stay open no matter even if you go down in the lays a little bit. As it heats up here in the summertime, the springtime, these all nylon ropes are going to last a little bit longer. They're just going to feel What happens is that nylon and poly kind of gets fighting each other when it gets really, really hot over 80, 90 degrees. So the 100% nylon ropes, they'll last a little bit longer. They'll snap back is what they call it. But anyway, the C4, great summertime rope as we get in there. And a lot of guys are using these all nylon ropes like Cleo all year round. So it doesn't really matter there. That's going to move us down to another all nylon. And this is the magnet. Now the magnet on the head side is a blend and falls down there about medium size-wise. And it is the second to smallest heel rope that we make, but it's 100% nylon on the heel side. So you've got those good crowns, and it's going to be a little bit smaller than the Protege. Great feeling rope. It's going to be orange, 100% nylon magnet, and that's going to wrap us up down here at the old Whistler. The Whistler's our smallest heel rope. You see a lot of kids using this. A lot of ladies will use this Whistler because it's a little bit smaller. It's easy to swing. It's a nylon poly blend, so that poly gives it that little bit extra tip weight for you, so you can really find your tip, and it's a good one right here. That is the Whistler, and friends, that is all of the heel ropes. If you want something with a lot of weight and a lot of tip, go down there, your TNTs, your Game Changers, Mojos, 3-strand bad boys. And if you want something that's going to be a little bit quicker, faster, snappier, and lightweight, that'll push you up there from the Explosion up towards the Whistler. And you got the Protege right there in the middle on the 3 strands as well. So, remember, you can download all this information right on here. I'll put a link in the text box. I'm Drew Stew. It is the Midweek Twist. I hope you've been enjoying the show, because I've been enjoying doing them. And we hope we see you out there roping. Remember, let's go rope.